What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rebel here, and Hard Hat from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 was just added to Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone 2019, and I've gotta say, I'm really glad I did the maps ranked video before this map came out, because it was pretty funny that none of the maps got above a C+. But this map, this map gets like a B-. And that's pretty impressive.
On your feet, soldier! We are leaving!
So how's everybody doing? Hope we're all having a wonderful day. So yes, I realize that this is probably about a week late, considering I'm recording this on a Tuesday and this map came out last Tuesday, but I've been busy. I have a child on the way. He's gonna be here in about 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm just a little busy and preoccupied. But normal uploading schedules will be resuming in the next month or two. But oh yeah, so Hard Hat added to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, and I've gotta say, this is actually a pretty good map. Now, all things considered, this map did release in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and by then that was Infinity Ward's third main multiplayer game. So by that point, they were used to what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. They knew how to make maps that kind of made sense, that had a flow, and oh my god, this map has a flow. It has really good flow, and it's not like Ramaza flow to where there's a counter for every single area of the map that you'd want to run through, where people can wall mount head glitch with a thermal scope or whatever the hell they're gonna do. And yes, there is that one spot in this map, in this Hard Hat, there is that cinder block wall that looks down at the tractor area with the cylindrical tube. That whole B flag area in Domination, that whole B flag area is just well guarded by that wall mount, and it's really hard to counter. I did see Exclusive Ace's video where he talks about hopping up on the box in the center area, but the map does have flow. I mean, some of the areas are pretty wide open, like the whole center area of the map where the one tube comes up and you got the area with the doors, but it doesn't make it a bad area. It really does still work. It works somehow, and yes, you have to be quick and be able to really maneuver across that wide open area, because if you've got a gunfight here, someone could be flanking you here, and that means a bad time for you. So you really have to get through certain areas quick, but then there are areas to where I hear their footsteps, I'm trying to run around and chase them, and it's like a really fun cat and mouse. And it's things like that in the other maps that just doesn't really exist, because there's not that circular motion of flow, like even on Hackney Yard, like the big warehouse. Once you get to the middle area, that's just where all the gunfights end, because you can't really maneuver that good around that section of the map. But in this Hard Hat area where you have the pipe area, and then the thing with all the walls, the little half walls, and it goes like both ways down to the pipe with the two-story area behind that with the stairs going up and you can hop out the window. Those two areas are kind of what I'm describing. It's really fun to just maneuver around those really fast, and it's really hectic, and it never really ends in a way that you would assume with both of you guys out in the open, just like, oh, there they are, and then one of you just has a shotgun and it's over. The ability to really maneuver around this map, I mean, it's a little big. It is a little too big, and some of the areas are a little too wide open, and these are just standard complaints. Nothing that's like, oh, this map sucks because of this. It's just something I notice that kind of hinders the map a little bit. But there are a lot of different areas to go through the same lanes. Like if you're up at the top area that goes down to the, I want to say, is it the A flag? The A flag, how it has the two walkways that go down. You can't hard scope that and be successful 100% of the time, because someone could come from one of the two different routes that they could be coming from, and you could only be aiming at one of them. It's not like just one choke point. They have one lane to come from, and if you are mounted and head glitching on that choke point, you're gonna win 100% of the time. This map doesn't really have that. If there is an area where someone's hard scoped, ADSing, wall mounting, it's really easy to just go slightly a different angle. And sometimes, yes, like with the wall mount spot, you have to go completely around the map in a circle. You have to pull a big flank for that. But god, at least it's possible. I feel like this is one of the few maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 where flanking is actually a feasible thing to do, because there's actually divided lanes, and it's not like, because most of the time if someone's wall mounted on a head glitch spot, they're gonna have like a 140-degree radius to their left that the enemy can come from, and all you got to do is just look over there, and they're going to be wide out in the open because there are no distinguishable lanes in a majority of the maps in this game. And this map has distinguishable lanes, and they actually flow, and they have smaller subroutes within them that really makes it to where you can run right past an enemy and not have any idea where they are. And it's cool. It's cool to just be like, oh shit, someone's right next to me booking it, and you're looking for them, and then both of you run into each other at the most random spot around a corner, and it's really intense and really fun. Those are the kinds of things that I think all of the maps in this game are missing. The fun encounters. And God, thinking about Hard Hat, you know, I wasn't enjoying every single match I was playing on it, but it made me realize when the map is done good, I don't have any complaints about the map. I'm not complaining about the map. I'm not like, God, this map sucks. I was running out in the open and I keep getting sniped or spawn killed, and God, these maps are terrible. It wasn't like that at all. It just, the game is still bad. The game still has a bad meta that I just can't really enjoy. And if anything, this map just really made me realize the flaws of the game even more. The super unbalanced guns is one thing. It just, God, I was playing one match and the enemy team was stacked like this: MP7, M4, Car 98, crossbow with a pump action shotgun is the secondary, and an FR 556. I don't know what the sixth guy was, but those were 5 of the 6 guys right there. And I was running around with the SKS, the new semi-auto marksman rifle, and I was actually having fun with it. It seems like it would be a really fun gun to use if the weapon balancing in this game was actually even subpar. If not just par for the course, but if it was just subpar, it would have been better than what it's at now. That is for sure, because the meta of the gun balancing is just, it's so spiked in certain areas, and then the other guns just completely fall flat. They're completely useless. And yes, someone who's really good can excel with them, but if I'm getting into skill-based matchmaking lobbies where people are just as good as me and they're using guns that are just provably better than mine, I don't even stand a chance. And it's not that fun. It's not that fun knowing that you don't really have any hope as you're playing the game, just knowing that the only chance that you have to win a gunfight is if you are looking at their ass as you're shooting them. Because if you're looking at their face, they're gonna get you, and they're gonna keep getting you the entire match, and maybe next match you'll get into an easier lobby. But I mean, if someone's a little worse than you and you're using an off-meta gun and they're using an M4A1 with the pump action shotgun as a secondary, do you even stand a chance? The map's good though. The map is really good though. I actually really do enjoy it, and I am going to say it's the best 6v6 and 10v10 map in the game as of right now, and it stands with like a B-. You know, it gets like a 81 out of 100, I'd say, something like that, just because it has good flow. It's a well-designed map. This Infinity Ward team, the current Infinity Ward team, can't design maps. They ruin maps, and surprisingly, they added doors onto this map. What was it? 4 doors, 2 different double doors. They added 2 different double doors right there in the middle of the map, and surprisingly, huge shocker, it didn't ruin the map. I know, it's crazy, and it would probably be better without them. It probably would. If they just didn't even have the doors there, it would probably be a lot better. But it's not that bad with the doors there. It would just be better without them there. And that's not a huge knock. It's not like they completely ruined that area. Maybe they did. Maybe there's people that really like that area with no doors and think that it's terrible because of that, but I don't know. I've been playing this game for like 8 months, 9 months. When the hell did this game come out? How long has it been? Guys, probably only been like 7 months, huh? October to November, December, January, February, March, April, May. God, it's only been out 7 months. Well, at least that's more than half a year. Hopefully, we're gonna get more news on COD BOCDub soon. That's what I'm calling it, BOCDub, because it's Black Ops Cold War, BOCW, BOCDub. It sounds incredibly stupid, but so does Black Ops Cold War. So I don't know. I'm torn on that one. And hey, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. In summary, Hard Hat, I like it. I like Hard Hat. I think it's a pretty good map. It's well designed. It might not even be a B-. It might have just been a C. But God, compared to the rest of the dog crap we have in this game, it's miles and leaps and bounds better than anything I think we've got to play on as of yet in this game. And that's saying quite a lot, I believe. I will be giving my thoughts on opinions on COD MW in an upcoming video, because I think it may end up being pretty good, and I have some select reasons for assuming so. Some that I've heard people kind of express opinions on, but maybe not have articulated it in the same way that I have. You know, with stuttering and shit. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, hit that sub button, gently click that notification bell, all of that other wonderful, amazing, good stuff. And until next time, peace.